My name is Nadine Ibrahim. I'm a filmmaker and founder of Nyla Media. Nyla Media is a Nigerian-based production company that focuses on film, documentaries, advertising, and corporate videos. Nyla Media came about because of my passion for film, I guess. I was an independent that wanted to then expand to make a bigger company. So I train more people, have more people work with me, because filmmaking in the end is teamwork. So that's how Nyla Media came about. The sheer need to basically just build a team. So I studied media at university for 3 years, and then I went to New York to do a short course at the New York Film Academy, after which I decided to come home because I thought the stories here were there are a lot more stories to tell here. I started my company in 2017, and since then we've been making documentaries and films. For the media company itself, it's self-funded, but a lot of the time when you do get commissioned work, such as projects, those help too. How do I monetize? Mostly on commissioned works, like I said. So once we have corporate entities that want adverts or documentaries, we then go out and do that. My biggest push would be just the passion for filmmaking and telling stories. So waking up every day and knowing there's a story to tell. Yeah, I think what drives me crazy about running my company is time. There's never enough time because there's so many projects to do, and there's just so much to do, and there's so little time. So yeah, I'm very impatient. So when it comes to getting enough time to make sure everything is executed properly, then yeah, it's time. I don't think my big break has happened just yet. I have had little breaks, if that makes sense, but I think the biggest so far would be my documentary Marked. My worst day so far would have to be a few years ago, where we were on a shoot and it started raining, so we had to shoot in the rain because we had paid for the cast and the crew and the equipment, logistics, everything was on set, and we had a deadline and we needed to shoot. So we literally had to shoot for like 6 hours in the pouring rain. That wasn't so great. I think I went home and I cried my eyes out. I don't think there's a particular structure to my day, to be honest. It's different because sometimes you're on set, so then it would be completely different as to when I'm at home doing corporate stuff and when I have to travel for work. So, but it's mostly either waking up, shoot, and sleep, or waking up, work, sleep, or edit. If I'm not shooting on location, then yeah, I work 5 days a week, because behind shooting there's also like the admin stuff that you have to do behind the scenes, and that's what people like forget. It's not just all about being on set, being with the camera. There's also a lot of work that goes behind the scenes. I think by setting realistic targets, if I set realistic targets so I don't get overwhelmed. If there's something I need to do, I make sure I leave myself enough time to do it so I don't get overwhelmed. And when I do, I just drop everything, because at the end of the day, you have to actually just think about yourself for a moment. I think it's that I am passionate about what I do, and that I also put a lot into my work. So I don't think anything can ever stop me from being a filmmaker, because in a way it's my therapy. So whether I take it as work, passion, and a form of therapy, it's what I need to make me who I am. So yeah, I don't think there's anything that would stop me. I would say consistency and hard work is what's most important, because you could have the passion and the drive, but if you're not consistent in your work, then you'll fall. So yeah, consistency and hard work.